morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we are back on the mobile phone and not on the camera. And no, it's not because the camera is broken this time. It's because I got freaking robbed. And yeah, you did hear that right. I got robbed. Welcome to the UK, Holly. So the other night, not last night, the night before, I was in bed and I was not sleeping. I was in bed watching a movie, and I've recently changed the type of movies I watch because I'm very good at watching freaky things, and by freaky things I mean like horrors and stuff like that, not anything weird, sorry guys. But I've tried to change that to more positive, happy things, and I went, you know what, let's have a night off, let's watch a horror movie. So I put on a horror movie and I'm like, oh, I'm living my best life, and I get a notification saying there's someone at my front door, and I'm like, bro, it's like 2:30 in the morning. What is going on? And don't quote me on that time. It was just very late. So I opened the camera and there are two guys with giant hoodies on and masks on in my driveway, which was not a great thing to see on the camera, especially while you're watching a freaking horror movie like a dumb bitch. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of froze. Didn't really know what the hell to do. I was like, I've seen all these movies. And instinctively, you know, maybe should have called the police. But I called my mum because to me, she is the police, you know what I mean? My mum is my person. I'm like, this woman would get out of bed, develop wings, fly here at supersonic Mach 75 speed, and save my life. So yeah, no police, just mum. Maybe on reflection, that's not such a great idea, but it was what it was, and I call my mum and I'm like, get here, please, help me, I don't know what's going on. So I get up and I start going down the stairs because I start worrying about Pluto. Pluto's my baby. If you're new here, Pluto's my dog, but he is my baby, and the front door is like right there, but no one can see through the front door, so I wasn't very worried about it. I say I wasn't very worried about it. I was freaking shaking my butt off. And honestly, I had so much adrenaline running through my body. I'm not sure if the car alarm was already going off or if it started going off here. Like, I could just hear the car alarm. And then that started freaking me out, which was great. And so as I got down the stairs, I realised that these blinds were open, and that's where my car is. And I was like, I don't want anybody to see me. And I don't know what the actual smart thing to do is. I don't know if you're supposed to, like, be seen or not be seen, but I didn't want to be seen. I was like, I'm here on my own, boys. I don't wanna die. Not like this. Not today. Luckily, the car alarm woke up my neighbours, and I absolutely adore my neighbours. They're absolute sweethearts. And she texts me and she's like, dude, I think your car alarm's going off. Are you awake? And I text her back saying, what's happening? And she's a bad bitch, okay? She was like, I'm coming. I was like, okay. She does have a partner, so she wasn't on her own, so I was less afraid for her safety. But honestly, I think in a dangerous situation, she'd be the one that would be sorting out. Pluto, by the way, at this point, is sat by me crying, and I've never seen this boy like this. He's a very chill dog. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't care for anything. I think he could tell that something was going on and that I was worried, and it was freaking him out, and I felt really bad about it. I know it's not my fault, but I felt really bad about it. Anyway, my neighbours came over and checked all around the house and like just outside with me, and there was no sign of these guys anymore, which kind of calmed me down a little bit. I was still on the phone to my mum at this point, by the way, but having them here made it feel a lot easier to go outside and start checking what was going on. We basically realised that they had broken into my car and completely trashed it and stolen everything, which is really kind of them. I was also definitely in some kind of shock. I was a bit anxious and a bit nervous, and I didn't fully register everything that was missing at the time until the next morning when I'd like chilled out and actually went through everything to figure out what had happened. Sorry guys, I just went downstairs to get a drink. I'll tell you what was missing in a moment. My mum arrived and she was like, okay, we're gonna call the police. I low-key think everyone since has told me it's stupid I didn't call the police straight away, but I just freaked out, okay? I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I don't usually hang around with criminals. I don't know what the protocol is. I mean, don't get me wrong, if they'd been inside my house, hell yeah, the first thing I would have done, maybe I would have called mum first. I don't know, honestly, to be quite fair with you. Mum stayed with me for a while and made sure I'd like calm down a little bit and everything was okay, and then offered to take me back to her house to stay the night, and every part of my body wanted to do it, to be quite honest with you guys, but I was like, you know what, if I run away from the situation now, I'm gonna end up more fearful and I'm not gonna want to come back. I somehow managed to stay here by myself and deal with it and get some sleep, which was phenomenal for my brain. So in the morning, I was so stressed. I woke up really stressed and like had stomach ache and was just, I don't know, I was not good in bed. But when I'd had a minute to register, I started to think about everything that was missing from my car. And the night before, I'd realised that my camera bag was in the car and my camera was gone. But they left the bag and they left all of my SD cards, which I guess was kind of nice because I have photos on there that I really wouldn't have wanted to disappear, but I don't know. I also keep a pair of headphones in my car, which I will no longer be doing. Those were the two, I'd say, most valuable things. And you guys might think I'm stupid for having those in my car. And maybe I am. I probably am. I'm never going to do it again. But in my brain, I was in my own house. I don't know. They also stole a pair of my glasses, which was peculiar. I don't know why the criminals wanted me to be blind, but apparently they did. And something I found absolutely hilarious is my grandma sewed me a bag. So grandma goes to this weekly sewing class and they have like a project and they get given the fabrics and they do it together. It's really cute. I asked if I could join many years ago and they said I was too young, which I think is really unfair and ageism, but that's fine. She had sewn me a bag made out of this like fake Dior fabric. Maybe it's like an elderly counterfeit business they're running there. I don't know. Hey, I'm joking, by the way. My grandma does not have a counterfeit business. Please don't come for me. She'd made this little wash bag style thing out of some Dior fabric. And I kept that in the middle section of my car. And it was only filled with like necessary medication and makeup pieces. But clearly these criminals saw the Dior logo and went, that's the jackpot. I'm just quite excited for when they try and sell it and realise that my grandma made it. Losers. Hey guys, so I just edited the vlog and realised I didn't end it. I never end this bloody vlog. Like, why do I forget every single time to end the vlog? I also forgot to tell you guys that when I called the police, they spent 45 minutes asking questions about my skin colour, my mum's address, just very rogue, my pronouns, very rogue questions. They didn't even ask the colour of my car, but they asked the colour of my skin. I mean, I'm the most inclusive there is. I'm here for it, but it was very irrelevant and felt very irrelevant to the moment. Like I was being burgled and they wanted to know my skin colour. It just didn't matter at that moment in time. Anyway guys, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tales of my burglary. God, my life is a movie. Thanks for watching guys. Bye!